In this video, I show you how to make a skyscraper in 20 minutes. Let's get into it. So with the background model created, what we want to do is put our skyscraper at the end of this sort of pontoon type thing, but it'll be made of stone. So the trick is proportion and creating an interesting floor plate, and we can really hammer home the use of components. So let's make that a component. Floor plate. Let's maybe move it down a touch. Then we want to jump in and we want to cut it into quarters. Just give it any name you want, really. Make sure you're flipping it along the end, the direction in which you copied it. And then all you need to do is just something that's quite interesting. Now, of course, you need to consider how this impacts your floor plan. This is just trying to get across a nice, simple concept. Typically, it's 3 meters for your floor to floor. Let's then jump in here, split these up. And we'll make a nice, simple curtain wall component. Copy that round. When you want to scale along a certain route, you just change the axes like so. But for speed, we're just going to scale the M1s. That bit of variety won't hurt anyway. Let's make that a component as well. Floor. Push that up to 200. Now you've got an option. You could express the floor. So let's just see what that looks like. Let's go higher than that. You could express the floor plate like that, or you can offset it, say 400. And let the glazing fly past it. I'm going to go for that option in this instance. Let's just pull that out a bit more. Something like that. Give it a block colour. We're going to use Lumion, so it breaks your models down by material. what I want to do as well is there's always a central core. So we'll just build that in now. Give that a colour as well. Just make sure that's gone through. And then let's create our panels, our curtain wall panels. Give your glass a decent thickness so it shows up. Maybe even just push that towards the back, maybe just give it a bit more. I want to go for like a bronzy feel. Then I mentioned a sense of proportion. It's actually quite a nice result we've got there, but what's happened is because I've set the floor back, it's not copied up as I expected. So let's just do that, and then 40. Actually, you know what I'd sooner do? Let me jump in, make another floor, 3 meters, and then I'm going to push that to 3 meters. I think that'll give us a little bit of something else. So now you just need to do 20, and then that just creates, it's about proportion, that just creates a bit more of a vertical sense of proportion, but then you can just see that intermediate floor in the middle there. And what you sometimes see is a bit of opaque glazing or something like that. As I say, I'm just keeping high levels, keeping it conceptual. So that's quite nice, but it still doesn't get in the way of expressing the verticality. So let's just push that up another couple of meters. Then what we want to do is, actually I was going to make it unique, but we can just use the scale. And let's just push that in, 0.95, 0.95. And what this is doing is it's just giving us that nice plinth at the base. Okay, and you often see the structure expressed on buildings like this, and it'll appear at the plinth. So if I just make these columns, I was just debating putting them within the component, but I think that'll get a bit messy. So let's just work outside. like so. We then want to use the same grey, and it'll be a concrete. I still think that looks a little lean. Let's push that up. Something like that. And then we need to create a little separation layer here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to just drag one down, make it unique. And I just want to use what I've got here. Okay. Just want to do away with all the other rubbish. Let's just push that out a little bit more, just so it's catching the base of the upper section. There we are. Something like that. We then want to do the same up here. We'll flip it. And towers like this often have a little crown. Something like that, might even be a little bit taller. And that's to hide equipment and stuff on the roof. Make that unique. Make them unique. That'll do, so you can just see through above. Right, and then in here, what we then want to do is, we'll actually just vary the panels. A little. Make them unique. And then this glass wants to just be something different. We'll just give it another colouring like that. And then for a bit of visual interest, you could sorry, I was thinking of flipping that, but it's not quite doing it. You could then sort of reset that if you like. And then we'll just open up the rest of the model and we'll vary the hide rest of the model. Just something like that. Make unique. There we go, there's a bit of something going on there. Now, we could furnish the interior. I should have really made that unique as well, but it's worked out okay. We could furnish the interior and add internal walls as well. Sorry, talking of which, just need to make sure the core's working. And actually, what I do want to do is just let's just spread that out so we know it's working. Let's just get that right away through the building. So yeah, I was just saying we could do the interiors and stuff for a bit of a better image, but I'm just trying to convey a bit of a concept at the minute. Let's just make sure that there's no gaps. I'm just going to eye that in just for simplicity. Okay, and then we just jump into Lumion. We'll pop a little render together. Just lifting that off. Give it a little bit of reflectivity so it's masking the inside a little bit. Maybe give that a little bit of frostiness as well. And just the tiniest little bit of relief as well. Glass is never installed truly flush and straight. There's always a little bit of variation in there. Let's give that a nice bronze look. Make sure your edges are on. Tiny bit of weathering. Concrete, let's go for a nice polished concrete like that. Got a little bit of coplanar faces going on, but we should be alright. We're taking a render from what will be the water. trying to go for a big chunky stone wall. It'll be quite heavily weathered given its location. Here we are, we metal. Get a bit of weathering. Wants to be a bit more of a cobble. And then let's go for a nice reflective water. Two-point perspective. Maybe get a little bit of, that's nice, a little bit of over the shoulder light. Just adding reflection plane so the glass renders as it should. As you can see the difference there, it's fantastic. Turn the preview off. Ultra settings, lift the brightness, turn those two on. Let's even pop a bit of some boats in and things, just to frame the shot. Something like that. That's not bad for the time we've spent on it. So that's how to do pretty quick skyscraper. If you are lucky enough to have such a commission, cheers.